destined to work.
Yeah.
Same with iDubbbz. It's like people call him like a cuck and all that stuff. I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, I made my whole thing. I'm like, I don't really, cucking would never work for me. Just like open relationships don't work for me. Like I would never be in that. And I might think it's like weird, but that doesn't mean I'm like against it. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to like judge somebody, be like, this guy's a.
See, here's the thing. For me, it's like, you do you. You're not hurting anyone. Honestly, like, go for it. Not something for me, but go for it. And like that would be my take with pretty much everything when it comes to online discourse. That's why when I see you saying I'm an atheist, so I shit on religion, I'm like, well, you could be an atheist, and you could also be like, you could do whatever you want. You're
against it, you know. I'm like, I'm not going to like judge
but,
somebody.
When I'm fighting religious people, I need to remind them.
Here's the thing for me.
Well, that's the one thing that surprised me.
You're not hurting anyone.
You've kind of like, because you brought on like Nick Fuentes and Sneeko, and it's like it almost felt like you have like
pretty much
like Islamic audience that was building around it. It's like this guy's totally on our side. I'm like, have you have any idea about like this guy's act? Like, dude, he's not simping for you. You know what I mean? Like this is why if I'm talking about a religion thing with Destiny, I know that we're gonna have a fundamental disagreement.
Yeah, but you can still respect despite disagreeing with certain beliefs. It doesn't mean that two people are incompatible.
We're never going to agree on that.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, the people that were shitting on you, they're like, I used to be a former fan of you. I'm like, how long were you a fan for? 2 months?
Dude, I love this podcast because I love not agreeing with people.
It's
still respecting
but I mean, like, you must have issues where, because you guys have been on the internet for quite a while, right?
Yeah.
You must have issues come up where like you'll get people that'll start typing in the comment section. It's like, oh, like you're probably you're a new fan. like I've had some people where like I'll call some dude fat and I'm like, I can't believe Destiny would ever say this about anybody ever. And it's like, oh, there's a lot of stuff in my history you probably won't believe.
I'm like, and when I'm out there throwing out like the R word and everything, like on a stream or something, and somebody like stops me and they're like, how can you say? I'm like, you've clearly never watched my content. Like, I'll say it less now. There used to be a point where every video had me like shitting on somebody for being the R word.
Muda, I promised you a story over this podcast episode, and I will deliver that story. Do you want to watch the Linus Tech Tips clip now with us? Or should I describe what happened?
I do want to see it because I don't know what happened with the Linus Tech Tips situation.
I will share you this clip and I will make your day.